You. Ooh, yeah. Israel, I love you like I love myself. Israel. What nation in the earth is like thy people, Israel? And who is more excellent than his neighbor, Israel? To whom then will he liken God or compare the God of Israel? He showed his word unto Jacob, statutes and judgments to Israel. He hath not dealt so with many other nations. So don't offend or bear a grudge against the children of Israel. Just love thy neighbor as thyself. Be united, Israel. Praise the Lord of hosts, the Most High in Christ. We are world without a shame, no confounded Israel. We are loved, we are changed, we've been chosen Israel. We will be the head and not the tail, Israel. He will give us all a new name, he'll proclaim it. The Most High and Christ will live in Israel. Law-abiding citizens will instill Israel. Those that endure to the very end shall be saved. Put away that old man and be not afraid.
All right, family. All praise and glory, man. All praise and glory, man. We are back. Source Media in the building, right? And I know you all have been waiting for this powerful interview. I myself have personally been looking forward to it, man. And like, yeah, I got some very, very influential people in truth music. Okay, we are not playing out here, right? Through the spiritual power of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You understand me? Right? So I got a very special guest host with me tonight, man. Peezee, man, introduce yourself to the people, man.
Whoa, Shalom, what's good, family? Peezee, real Judah, how y'all doing, man? I appreciate y'all having me on here with these powerful sisters on here. Checking out, I'm trying to stay hip to what's going on, so I don't be laughing. You hear me? We got these powerful sisters on here putting it down. YirmeYah, I done came in your city, man, taking care of me, man. So I'm feeling good in the spirit. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. All praise and glory, man. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to the brother in the spirit of unity, man, because these sisters got a powerful collaboration, right? And they are inspiring something that is desperately needed in our culture, in our nation, and that is sisterhood, man. Right? And I have a very serious bone to pick with these sisters. I'm gonna tell y'all why I have a problem. Before we get into any introductions, before we get into any introductions going on, right? So I was just in the flesh with my sister Lala, right? We just shot a powerful music video together. I was just with her, right? She didn't say nothing about this collaboration. I don't make this a split. I'm feeling a certain type of way over here, man. Right? So all of a sudden, out the blue, right? I get a text message from Zemira. Hey, brother, you know, she said nothing about no collaboration. Then I'm just scrolling on Facebook, you know, just minding my business, and I see Zemira talking about powerful collaboration coming soon. Can you all guess who it is? I'm like, powerful collaboration. I'm thinking, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to see what's going on. You know, then a couple of days go by, and come to find out, okay, come to find out, it's Lala Music. I said, oh, so you just gonna keep it on the low, huh, Lala? That's how we doing it, Lala?
I had to. I was trying to be respectful to my sister, so I wanted to make sure that, it came out the way she wanted it to, you know.
Yay!
Oh, so it was Zemira. I like how you throwing her under the bus.
So all the way under the bus.
All we see is feet under the bus. All we see is feet under the bus.
Had to do it.
Her legs is hanging off underneath the house like on Kansas when her legs rolled up like that.
Dorothy.
Yo, this is smooth under the bus. Right? No disrespect. You know I love you, Zemira.
Oh, I love you too. Yeah,
so,
we try to keep it hot.
I'm gonna allow you to introduce yourself, Zemira.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to explain this. Now, this is what this is all about right now. You're gonna have to explain the secretive. And I can go into the scriptures about secrets, okay? Understand that.
Oh, yes. Shalom, Israel. And thank you, YirmeYah, for having us here. But yeah, you know, my Lord and I try to keep it exciting and you know, pop up out the blue and, you know, keep Israel on their toes, you know, make sure we deliver the best, we're our best on, you know, when we do the music. So we try to keep it exciting, keep it encouraging, and keep it in movement. So that's what that was about.
Right. Okay. So I understand that. You know, we definitely, you know, we have to hype things up, man, and get Israel excited, right? Get Israel excited about and try to figure out creative ways to inspire our people and get them excited about some of the movements and different things that we're doing. So I'm just giving you a hard time. You guys are definitely an inspiration to me. You understand? And so I totally understand that. Right.
Oh.
So Lala, introduce yourself to the people once again, right? Then we're gonna get into the details of this new song. I know it's probably a video on the way. I know there's a lot of big plans going on with you two sisters.
Yes. YirmeMusic in the building. Super excited to be here. Yes, Hebrew Israelite artist, and you know, really excited that I've had the opportunity to work with Zemira on this single. I think it's going to be very powerful, and I'm really excited about it. So yes, I had to keep it a secret, but now the cat is out the bag.
The cat is definitely out of the bag. Okay.
Yes.
It's definitely out of the bag. Hey, Zemira, I asked immediately when I found out. I asked Lala. I said, "Well, can I get a snippet of the song? I just want to hear what y'all got going on. I mean, you know, I'm in the loop, right? I'm brother YirmeYah. I'm in the loop,
yes,
right? Let me get a snippet of the song." The sister told me, "No, I cannot get a snippet of the song." I was feeling a certain type of way.
hit you with that Friday. Nope.
This ain't right, man. This is not right, man. So I was waiting, right? I was waiting in anticipation of the song that you guys are getting ready to share with the world. So it worked, Zemira. Okay,
Yay.
definitely worked. Okay, right.
All praises.
So what I want to know from you guys is why now, right? Because we know we've all been associating with each other in the truth music genre, right? So what was the inspiration for you guys to come together at this moment, right? And what inspired the title of the song and the inspiration behind the song, right? I'll start with you, Sister Zemira.
Yes. Right now is definitely up. It's all the Most High. We didn't have it planned for this particular month, which I forgot was the World's Women's Month. So it was timely and in different areas. So yeah, that's all the Most High as far as the timing goes. Because I've been telling Lala about this song for a minute now, and I know she's like, "Okay, when's the song coming to me?" Because I took a while to send it to her, but the song was definitely had Lala in mind the whole time. So I'm glad that she said yay to the whole collaboration, and it's a beautiful, beautiful song. So yes, Sistar was just a slur that I heard around, Sistar. So something to play on words to get the sisters encouraged to keep shining and doing good works. So, yeah, that's where that song came about.
Okay. All praise and glory. So, Lala, you were waiting and you was able to get the song. What was your first thoughts upon working with Sister Zemira?
Yes, well, I can definitely say her and her Lord Bezaleel are on point. I love working with artists that have their stuff together, and she has been on it. When I heard the track, I said, "Oh my gosh, this sounds like it should be in a movie." That was the first thing I told her. It's very
Mm.
cinematic, very big sound, and that was the first thing I thought of when I heard it. Was like, man, this sounds like a soundtrack. And from there, I heard the lyrics that she had started with, and I said, okay, it's kind of like wordplay. It's like she's saying something, then I'm saying something. It's almost like having a conversation with each other, but yet also directing it towards the sisters. So I love the way the framework of the song has been built out lyrically. Obviously, as I said before, with the music, Bezaleel did a phenomenal, and I was about to say phenomenal, fantastic, and phenomenal. Don't nobody try to
Right.
bite that. Don't nobody try to bite that. Yeah, he out of this world. I absolutely love his sound, the technique, his engineering, just everything that he did with this track. When I tell you I listen to it every day, it's just very motivational and inspirational. Might make your eyes water a little bit towards the end, but beautiful song, and it really promotes sisterhood and unity. So I love it.
Yeah, man. All praise and glory, man. You know, us as a people, right? It's a certain type of stigma, and this is why it was so powerful um, that we have one of the most powerful brothers in true music, Peezee, on with us. You
Yes.
understand? One of the most gifted brothers that I know, and having him on to root you guys on, because there's a stigma, right, with Israelites, as if we want to shun our sisters or push them to the side, or put them in the back. And we wanted to come here as truth music artists to celebrate you guys, man, and the hard work and labor that you all have been putting in. And it's really very inspirational, man, and a driving force. And it just shows the ability that sisters can show strength, right? It doesn't have strength, though, is not only muscles, right? Strength is more than that, right? And it's how can we figure out a way to inspire, you understand, and make a true impact. And this is one of the things that I'm so thankful to the Most High for when it comes to the truth music genre, right? Because when it comes to our words and what we are standing behind, it's always something to uplift the Most High Christ. It's always something to uplift our nation. It's a cry for repentance. It's a cry for restoration, right? It's a cry for rebuilding. You understand? And I believe sisterhood and also brotherhood is something desperately needed, in this day and time.
Absolutely.
So, Peezee, let me ask you this real quick. When it comes to true music and the power that we see behind it, what's the most important aspect, would you say, that a truth music artist can build on?
The spirit. It's all about the spirit. You know what I'm saying? We all talented, right? We all got skills. We all, the Father blessed us, right? But it's the spirit. We got to continue to feed our spirit, right? So that because it ain't us. You understand? It ain't us. I know everyone on here. We all make music, and we understand that when a fire song come through, we be wondering where this come from. You know what I'm saying? How this happened? You dig? Like listening to a song 3 years later, you're like, yo, you're hearing something new in there that you really wasn't intending to put in there. You understand? So it's the spirit. So all new artists that come in, all the brothers and sisters that I talk to, my wife, I be like, yo, just keep your spirit right. Keep on seeking out the Father. Stay humble. It ain't you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about where the next song gonna come, who's popping, who's not popping. Just feed your spirit, and so you can know your creative purpose, what the Father has for you. So your songs can be in your lane. You can be your own la music. Your own Zemira, your own YirmeYah. You know what I'm saying? You be in your lane and feed the people because what you do, not nobody else. That's what I say.
Con. All praise and glory, man. So is there any what's the future plans that y'all have for this song, Zemira? Because I already see the Billboard promotions going up, man. Listen, I'm super excited for you guys, man. Like, let's talk to me about what's some of your aspirations when it comes to what kind of impact do you all believe or desire this song to have? La music.
Oh, all right, I'll go first. I'm not scared. All right, so I would say the impact that at least I would hope to portray, and obviously Zemira will speak on her own behalf, but I pray that this is a powerful sisterhood, a movement of inspiration and motivation. So many times we see our sisters, combating each other, a lot of negativity, the backbiting, the, tail bearing, all that kind of stuff, and not enough love. Even though we try, we all Shabbat, Shalom and Shabbat Shalom, but how are you acting, Monday through Sunday through Friday, And so my goal and aspiration with this song is that it removes a lot of those barriers, open people's hearts up to forgive, because we're all trying to make it to the kingdom, and really knowing that we all are the children of the Most High. We're sons and daughters of the Most High. So being able to exude that through that song, I pray that it gives the sisters and the brothers, to be honest, the realization of that, we are flesh, but at the end of the day, we all need to have each other's back because we are one nation.
Con. Sister Zemira.
That
Same
was
question.
beautiful, Lala.
Thank you,
Couldn't
sis.
say it better myself. Everything Lala said, and the song, every song that we do as Israelite artists is to encourage, edify the nation of Israel first and foremost. And we get into these platforms like Billboard Music Charts so that we can reach our people massively because Billboard, everyone cares about who's number one or who's top 10. And so that's one of the calls to action for this song is to first have people pre-order it, as many as they can, 1 to 4, no more than 4. It's definitely encouraged that you do support Israelite artists like myself and Lala when it comes to these big moves we're trying to do as far as reaching the masses of our people, because that's really the end goal. We're trying to get out of this kingdom on earth right now so that we can obtain the kingdom to come. And so, the more people repent, the faster we get there. And so I know for my Lord and I, we're always trying to reach as far as possible, doing things in the back end, trying to get songs in the movies, the TVs, the commercials, because we can't just preach to the choir every day. We really have to go out there and be like our forefather Apostle Paul and all these great men and sisters who did great works in our history book, the Bible. And so yeah, this song is definitely another piece, conversation piece, to encourage the sisters first and foremost of the nation of Israel. If other nations love it too, that'd be great, because I literally went to Google trying to find songs for sisters to kind of use for pre-promotion, because we can't put the full song out yet. And there's very little. So like as Talala said, it's a taboo kind of subject, but sisters historically, as far as the nation of Israel, we were so close that we would breastfeed each other's children. These are history books that we can read about how close we were as a people. And I think we've lost that because, Most High promised that we would grow cold as a people. And so songs like this to encourage the sisters to do better, to keep shining their light, I think is going to be very important, very powerful. So I'm just really happy that, I get to do it with another sister to further that message of sisterhood, of unity. So yeah, I love it.
All praise and glory, man. Listen, powerful, man. Very powerful and very, very, very much needed. We have a sincere crab in a barrel type of mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we have not fully reached our true potential as a people. We know we have a long way to go, and any step towards unity, sisterhood, brotherhood is a step in the right direction if we're sincere in our heart. You understand, the sincerity of our heart is the most important aspect of all of this, because truly, to overcome the curses of Deuteronomy 28, we have to overcome that with the fruits of the Spirit, as it tells us in the Gospels. You understand? So, um, our heart and our sincerity is truly what's going to make the difference, right? So, as artists, right? Let me ask you this: as as an artist, not just truth music artist, but just as an artist, what do you think about um, where we could go? Because Zemira spoke very powerfully about attempting to reach the masses, right? And I left making music after I came into the truth, when I found out about a lot of the horrible things that goes on in the music industry,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So to steer away from those horrors in an attempt to reach the masses, is it possible, Lala?
I believe so, and I say that because I'm doing it. I don't just make music for just our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. You know that just from me being a part of the International Singer-Songwriter Association. I did a collaboration with people from all different countries. So I think there's ways to do it and do it clean. It's just making sure that you do the research before you kind of dive into a partnership or being a part of a song with someone that might not necessarily be in the truth. Just making sure that what they represent will also represent you. Because at the end of the day, as Zamira said, we can't preach to the choir. I will never put myself in one single box and say this is all I do. Just because, like I said, I've got people from all nations that listen to my music, and I'm thankful for that. Even though I'm speaking about the Most High Yah, but it's the way that I present the message, right? And I think that's another piece of it. It's how we present ourselves and how we present the message in order to reach those different individuals. So I think you can do it, but you just have to be mindful of what you're doing it for. If you're doing it for fame, if you're doing it, for self-glory, vain glory, then you're in the wrong business, especially if it's pertaining to the Most High Yah. But if you are doing this because you are truly trying to reach people and getting them to repent, as Zemira said, or other nations to, fall in line, because everybody got to get right at the end of the day when he come back. So, it's just really about making sure that you choose wisely, and who you work with. Just make sure you do your research. I will tell anybody that.
All praise and glory. Hey, and Peezee, you could jump in anytime, man, if you got any questions as well, brother. Zemira, last
Yeah,
time,
real talk.
come. Last time I talked with you, Zemira, I asked you about the gospel genre, right? So as I'm doing my research and I'm looking at gospel music or quote unquote Christian music, um, is that also an arena that we can take our music and actually thrive in that arena? Is that possible?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know myself and Sister Yapa Q. I'm not sure who else, but we were able to chart on the gospel digital song sales Billboard charts with our past releases. So it's definitely possible. And with the Most High, anything is possible as long as your heart is in the right place, of course. And so, yeah, definitely. I think personally it's an easy way out. I mean, it's an easy route because, we're easily categorized as um, gospel artists, but we're really Israelite truth artists, truth music artists. So it's like a sector, but I think the more that we show face, to these different huge platforms like Billboard, the more we'll create an authority, showing, oh, there's not just one or two or three Israelite truth music artists. There's a whole, you know, conglomerate of artists in this genre, and so that's how you start putting out, showing your authority in the music genre. So there's different genres that just popped up on the Billboard charts because it's just been, quote unquote, blowing up in the world, so to say. So, I think the more we're consistent about really actively going to our people where they're at, I think the more we'll be able to create that authority and show our true genre of truth Israelite music.
Well, let me ask everyone this because I was talking with yeah, I'm trying to unmute you, Peezee, my bad. I want to ask everyone this question because one thing that I truly believe, let me see here. Can y'all hear me? Okay, so one thing I truly believe is that, as the scripture says, a laborer, right? A laborer is worthy of his hire. I believe that, right? And I want to try to create a scenario, and I know that we're all growing as artists, right? But I want to create a scenario where artists are getting paid for shows. And my question is to all of you: what would be the hurdle to take some of the uh, greatest artists in truth music and create a festival of music that could generate hundreds, right, or even thousands of Israelites. Is something like that possible based upon the artists themselves, right? Because there was a NBA lockout, right? Let me just break this down. Walk with me 1 second, family, right? So there was an NBA lockout, and the basketball players were waiting to get back to playing basketball. Like that didn't make sense to me, right?
Mm.
Because you guys are the product, right? So how difficult is it? You guys are millionaires. You got millions of dollars. How difficult is it to rent out an arena and sell tickets for your own basketball game, and then at the end of the game, break down the residuals on everybody who invested in the arena? Like
Yeah.
for me, that makes perfect sense. You understand? But I know there's loopholes and hurdles that they themselves would have to go through to even get license or access to get those type of arenas. There's hurdles within that. But when we transition to our truth music, because in order to generate 700, 800, 1,000 people, 2,500 people at an event, is this something possible for truth music artists? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if uh, Drake or uh, any of Lil Baby, Dub Baby, all the babies, okay, if any of the babies, right, do an arena, they're gonna generate 10 to 15 to even 20,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
So to think on a scale of could it be possible for us as truth music artists to garner 700, 800, 1,000, 2,500 people if the right promotion got behind the right artist? Is this possible? I'm asking all of you. I want to answer from everybody, if you don't mind. All right, Peezee, I'm gonna start with you, man. What's your thoughts? We can't hear you. I see you talking, but we can't hear you. All right. As soon as you get that audio together, brother, we want to answer from you, okay? So, Zemira, what's your thoughts?
I think yes, it's very possible. My Lord and I have had talks with different Israelites, repenting Israelites, trying to create that type of deal, the festivals and traveling, to state by state. So there's talks. I think our people's heart is in the right place as far as circulating the funds within the nation type of deal, like Black Wall Street. You know,
Mhm.
so I think it's happening, and it's just a matter of who takes action and who really, puts forth the works for it.
Yo, y'all can
Right,
hear me
right,
now?
right. Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, bro.
Okay. Okay, cool. Um,
Uh,
real quick, yeah, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Quick testimony. When I was still asleep, man, we've been doing this music since we was in the world. I wasn't, I'm out of Texas, man. We threw a show. We were called Po Man Productions, man. We weren't nobody. You hear me? Ain't nobody know us. We mean like we were Pookie and Lucci and Dallas. You hear me? We were just regular people. You feel me? But we grinded, we marketed, we hit the streets. Like I be telling you, YirmeYah, you know what I'm saying? We hit the streets for 3, 4 months. You feel me? And we didn't even have a niche. We were just other rappers in a full of rappers in Dallas. You understand? What I'm saying is we have a niche. So you have, first off, you got to be artists like Zemira and La Music. You market yourself, man. Go out there and push your music and let people know what you're doing and what you got going on, so then you'll draw a crowd simply because your name, not because you were balling or nothing. It's just you put in grind and effort. And then second, you got to get out to the streets and tell people about it. You got to market it. You can't throw a show every one on your page and think everybody gonna come. You understand? You got to be on it every day, and supporting each other every day. If I'm he doing that, people me, hey, you want to come be a guest? Come through, and then when I have grind hard individual on Nietzsche
Yeah, you
and
chopping up a little bit. Yeah, so Lala, I'm gonna ask you.
Yes, yes, yes. So I definitely believe and know it can be possible if Israel gets out of their own way. I think
Mm.
it's sometimes
Talk to
we,
me, Lala. Talk to me. Okay.
I'm a realist. I keep it 100. Okay, I see how I get down in these streets, but it's really about us getting outside of our own way. If we can show unity and like we support each other, like Zemira, sometimes I don't even know she done shared stuff of mine. I'm like, wait a minute, she been busy tonight, or same thing, you or Peezee or whoever, if we all support each other, guess what? Now my audience is her audience is my audience, Peezee's audience is your audience. If we do that and then we start to work together, guess what? Now all of these people are more familiar with more Israelite artists. It shouldn't just be about me or Zemira or YirmeYah or Peezee or Ari. They should be able to say, man, like what is this? Like all these people are coming out of, from everywhere. And that's how we come together to be able to promote things like that. Like Peezee said, you got to put the work in. You have got to put in, I call it sweat equity. You got to put that work in because, like you said, everybody's just not going to jump on the bandwagon just because you posted on your IG or TikTok. But it's really about the networking and having those conversations and seeing honestly who's real about it. You'll be able to tell who's down for the cause in 1 week. How often are they promoting it, pushing it? And for those that just want to sit along and enjoy the ride and kind of try to come in at the end, you'll be able to see those people too. But at the end of the day, I think it's possible with the right people. I'm not going to say everybody because everybody's not, in it and focused like that. But for the people that truly want to do it,
Right.
yes, I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
Right. Well, I mean, like I can see it. I can see, and shout out to my nephew, man. My nephew tell me all the time, man. He says, you know, because I share the music with him, and he be like, man, it's gonna come a time where it's just gonna be nothing but this music, bro. They said this music is gonna take over, and it's gonna be nothing but this, because everybody's gonna be fed up with all of the madness and foolery, man. Even outbursts from people like Kanye West. He had a little rant where he was saying, where all rappers are talking about things that'll get you locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I can see it, in the spirit. I already know, through the spirit where everything is gonna eventually get to. They ain't got no choice.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But to be in a position to add a block, you add a block, Zemira add a block, Peezee add a block, and we're building, man. Like I want sincere relationships, right? Like I root for all of you guys, man. When I see, anything that you all got going on, I'm rooting for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm inspired, and you all inspire me to keep going, because truthfully, there's no monetary gain, right? We doing this for the love, right? But there's no monetary gain on one end, and then there's a major investment on the other end. So you got a major investment, and no
Mm-hmm.
real monetary gain. But it's building. You can see it though, right? Because truth be told, if we could just like not work and just deal with our music and deal with our art, how much more would our craft grow? How much better as an artist will we be? This is why
Mm-hmm.
when you're getting into the industry, they're giving you these development deals and they're giving you these advances so you could just focus on your art.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And so I just think that it's a blessing, right, to even be able to be gifted with this talent, but also try to figure out, it's our responsibility to figure out how can we work with others to increase what's already bubbling, man. Because I'm gonna tell you straight, this is bubbling. It is definitely on a rise. I can honestly say that as I'm looking out at the genre itself, starting from nothing, because it was people doing it when it wasn't called truth music.
Mm-hmm.
There was no name. They were just, oh, this is just an artist, and he's uplifting. He's talking something about the Bible, some Israelite something, And then around about 2014, man, it really truth music really took a turn for the better when it comes to those desiring to share their art, their talent, and then elevating that talent. Better music, better production, better quality videos, better ideas, better shows. You understand? And I can see this happening, but that idea of artists actually coming together, because even now, if you take four artists like us, four artists here, and take $5,000 a piece, that's $20,000. You take $20,000, you could get security, you could get a venue, you could get licenses, you could get uh you know a quality production when it comes to the music. You add two more artists to that, that's another $10,000, and actually make a festival out of this truth music genre. Because I'm gonna say this, I know I'm ranting. There's a genre uh, that one of my coworkers at work was telling me about it, and it's like it's not techno, it's something else, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's something in that they got a bunch of lights flashing and all that, and they make these festivals. They go out in the middle of nowhere, and they just seem to garner a bunch of people. They put a lot of money into the sound, they put a lot of money into the equipment, they put a lot of money into the lighting of the show, and they have a weekend festival. And these things are possible for us to do these things as well, man. So it just be a lot of things that I be thinking about, because I want brothers and sisters to support these artists.
Mm-hmm.
And I want brothers and sisters to generate that support with quality work, you know. And
Con.
we can get there if we work together. You got something, Peezee?
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Everything y'all saying is absolutely 100. I didn't really gave up. You hear me? I don't really fool with everybody like that because things that Lala said, everyone ain't really ready to work like that. We got some talented people, you know what I'm saying? No doubt. But it encourages me when I see the sisters working, YirmeYah working. Like YirmeYah, the hardest man. I see this brother everywhere. You hear me? He'll pull up in Dallas, he'll pull up in Cincinnati, everywhere. You hear me? And that's how we gotta be. That's it. It don't take much, man. Like you said, if folk all put 5, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Because all those things plus let's put 5,000 in marketing. Facebook promo, YouTube promo, and man, bro, it's not the people not supporting. I promise y'all, they don't know about it. They don't know what we
Mm-hmm.
doing. You hear me? We got a 5,000 views and we think our song popping. Ain't nobody heard that. You got people got 5 million
Right,
views.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
we need to just keep marketing and telling people about it, like y'all saying, working together. I've been on that. if you heard my music, I like doing features because everyone that listen to YirmeYah gonna hear me on there. They're gonna listen to me. You feel me?
Right.
But I gave up on that, y'all. You've been bidding on me for a long time. A lot of Negroes is foolish, vain. You hear me? And I get in my feelings about that stuff because I don't want to backslide. You feel me? So we can do it. Like all y'all said, people, the right people. That's it.
There
And
you
I
go.
feel
See,
you on that, Peezee. It is about selecting the right people. Like I said, there's been folks I've actually told no to, and it's nothing against them. I'm looking at your craft and how long you've been putting in work. I'm not saying you got to be, out here in the game for 5-10 years, but in the time that you've been out, what have you been doing, right? So I agree with that 100. I don't say yes to everybody. I won't, just because, like I said, I know what type of energy and effort I put in. And I don't want to, like you said, backslide and lose my religion.
Right.
if you're not gonna come and meet me halfway, that's all I'm saying. So I agree with
right.
that. It's important. It is important.
Well, my number one requirement is to have your two IPI numbers. That's very important, especially if you're trying to put it out to the masses. So you got to have your two IPI numbers. If you don't know what that is, you really have to do the research because that's like your social security numbers for your music, and people who do the music for movies, TVs, commercials, ads on TVs, whatever, they look for those, if you're tagged right in your music with that number, they can say, oh, emotional song, encouraging song. If you tag it right with your IPI number, all this matters. So, the business part of the music is just as important as the talent part. You can have little talent, but if you have your business together, that's why you see a lot of these artists who don't have that much talent, but the record label is pushing them because they got their business right. They're getting their music in the right doors. So yeah, definitely. That's my requirement.
God.
Hallelujah.
That's amazing. That's amazing, man. And I'm learning, right? And I'm
I heard.
learning, and I'm definitely trying to.
Yeah.
I'm definitely trying to get all my, as they say, ducks in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
To make sure that I'm on par with that because uh, I've always wanted to become more professional, and it was one thing that I always try to speak on, and it just takes steps upon steps, and every step there's a fee. Okay,
Oh yeah.
there's a fee for every
Yes.
step. You understand? So
Oh
make
yeah.
sure that you're prepared for that. You understand, and know and understand that ultimately you're investing in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You will have greater opportunity or even access to opportunities once you do all these things. So take heed to some of these jewels that are being dropped here, man, because it's a powerful thing. I saw a video, and a brother was saying, was speaking about, um, you know, well, in the scriptures where it speaks about not bowing the knee and are generating a certain number of loyal brothers, and only finding one, and having to go through the process of finding that one, of finding that two, of finding that three. Those that are working hard, it's possible to find them, and it's just a journey. It's a part of our journey, and we have to be encouraged. You understand? And when those that you come across, and I'm speaking this to encourage, you know, brother Peezee and Lala, I'm speaking this to encourage you to continue to push on because those that show themselves, that's just an opportunity for that person, and so now you can move on to other people that have the right spirit and mind, and the right heart, and uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I know you guys are not doing this at all. So please don't think I'm saying that you're doing this, but it's imperative that we not give up on our journey as we continue to seek others who can, who you can be inspired by,
Mm-hmm.
and who you can also inspire. Sometimes we need that person to say, "Hey man, come on man, let's get it going." Or they bring that right energy on the time and a moment that you're feeling down. Are you feeling not encouraged? Are you feeling not motivated? and you get that phone call and somebody inspires you, man. And it's happened many times with each one of you guys. Each one, I've talked to Zemira and I got turned up off the call. I talked to Lala and I got inspired off her call. Peezee called me and I'm like, yeah, man, let's get it, man. And I want to, thank you all publicly, man. Say to Water sincerely for being that inspiration and know that your works are not in vain, man. Sincerely.
All praises.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right. So, Zemira, one more time, tell the people how they could get the song.
Great.
Tell the people how they can, what I'm saying, I'm ordering my 4 copies tonight.
Please.
You know what I mean? And
I have hit up every auntie, uncle, cousin, nephew, high school homies, college homies, elementary, you name it. Oh yeah. Y'all get on out here and help us put this work in.
Yes.
Absolutely. So tell the people again, where to go and how they can get involved.
Yes. The song is called Sistar. It's about sisterhood, unity in the sisterhood, encouragement to keep your light shining. And it's at ZemiraIsrael.com. On the front page, you'll see where you could pre-order. Pre-order no more than 4, because if you do more, then Billboard won't count your purchase at all. So we're trying to get to number 1 to create, make history in Israel. First Israelite female duo on a song to place at Billboard. So Lord's will we get to number 1. We're at about 100 plus sold so far. Our goal is 1,000. So we gotta get to the goal to get that number 1. So you can purchase as many as you can, but just make sure it's only 4 per card. Okay.
That's right. Let's do it right, man. Let's support, man. Let's do it right. Let's show the world, right, that and again, any artist that might be watching this, if you're an artist, right, any exposure that a truth music artist get helps you.
That's right.
Understand this, man. It's imperative that you understand this. Any attention that any truth music artist get helps you. Why? Because you are in a genre, right? One of the youthful genres out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it helps us all. So let us join together and get behind these sisters, man. These sisters are worth it, man. Right? They're worth it, man.
If I could add a couple more things. But before I add, it's just really sad that you have to verbally say that. I'm trying to think about that scripture that says whether the person is sincere in the word or not, Christ's word is preached. And my job is not to go around trying to police and see whose heart is right. That's the Most High's job, right? So my job is to do what He called me to do, keep His laws and use my talents, and multiply them. So it's really sad that we even have to say this to our people, like, that we're doing this for the nation, that we're, every little bit of accomplishment that happens with us is for the nation. Mm-hmm. So, but yes. So also with the pre-order, we're encouraging sisters to do a 30-second video to share with us on their platform, or email me info@ZemiraIsrael.com. If you don't want your face to be shown, you could send like a little voice note and just share, your experience with a sister who did something kind for you according to the fruits of the Spirit. So we've been doing that too. That's the another call to action. And we just dropped a T-shirt that's basically the cover of the song that my Lord so masterfully did. Yes. He did the track and the cover. Yes, everything he puts his hands
that cover is amazing, man.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah, man, I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some work, Bezaleel. These tracks and these shirts coming out, man. I need some work, man. Yeah, I mean, can't be just talking like this. I'm gonna come knocking on your door, like, what's up,
brother? Hey, YirmeYah, I have one thing I want to make sure we get in. First off, Zemira and I will be performing Sistar live at the first annual Brew Year Bash hosted by Yehuda Gang. So shout out to Maury Azrael and the rest of the YG crew. We will actually be performing this for the very first time on April 2nd. So for those that are in the Dallas or Texas area, period, please come out and support. It's going to be an amazing event. And like I said, we're going to showcase Sistar to everybody that's there. So make sure you pull up.
Oh,
That's
praises.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Listen, man, we gonna be in the building. You feel
All
me?
right.
We're coming down, man, in support, in the spirit of unity. You understand, and looking forward to it. Right. So again, man, let us remember to support our nation, man. Right. Let us work to look out for one another, and definitely continue to inspire us, sisters. Continue to inspire us, man, for what you guys are doing. And it's been an inspiration for me and brother Peezee, because we working on something behind the scenes.
All
You
right.
understand? And most high will, man, it's gonna be something
Hey,
real
bro, you
powerful
supposed to keep
coming
that
down.
secret. You don't see what they doing?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It's a secret. That's right. You're right. My bad.
Come on,
My
man.
bad.
That's why
My
we
bad.
behind right now. That's why right there, right there.
Right. You're right about that, bro. I'm going on. Right. So yeah, man. So again, man, hit the link, man. Share and support, and show up, man, and show out, man. At the end of the day, man. Any last words, family? La music.
Yes, I would just say again, support. This single coming out, this collaboration with my beautiful sister Zemira Israel, and the super producer, as she says about her Lord, brother Bezaleel. Get
Right.
out here and
Let's live in the
support.
building.
Yeah, get out here and support it, and support our work, our ministry, our music that we're doing. Subscribe to our channels, our Instagrams, on social medias, share it with your friends and family. It's a great way for you to be able to help kind of introduce the truth in a non-traditional fashion, right? Sometimes people are not really good at walking up to folks and kind of, teaching the Bible in that perspective. But if you've got music that can do the same thing, and music is universal, it's a great way to reach your friends and family. So support.
And I just want to also shout out the people that has been supporting.
Yes.
A lot of times I'll go in the back end to my website and see the same names. So I just want to say thank you to those people. So, there's people out there with the right mindset, of supporting the people. So we just want to say thank you to the Ztribe and to Lala, Team Lala. All praise.
All praises.
That's right. All praise and glory. Peezee, any final words, man?
Yeah, real quick, man. All praise. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to everybody that support the music. Shout out to all the artists out there. But my last statement right here, everyone here, all these artists, right? And I know why very one holding out for your marriage, man. Y'all have a blessed night.
All praise and glory, man. All praise and glory.
I didn't hear that part, but okay.
You didn't hear it? You
I
chopping
didn't
it
hear
a
it
little
either.
bit.
Yeah, I didn't hear it
You
either.
chopping his fluid down there, Peezee, man.
Dang.
Chop,
Wherever he was before, that's where we want him, so we can hear him.
He be dropping knowledge. So I was trying to catch that. I was like, what did he just say?
Yeah.
All praises.
Yeah, man. So
Oklahoma City
man.
internet, man. It's this Oklahoma City internet.
Oh, don't do that to my city. Don't do that to my city. Come on, man.
Now, get him, Lala. He don't even know. Get him, Lala.
That's my hometown.
Right. We got a Red River shootout out here in Oklahoma, man. He's right down the street.
Nice.
My Lord said, "Y'all bring the internet via horseback."
I love it out here, man. Oklahoma's so play. I love it.
All right.
Good. All praise and glory. Say that again, Zemira.
My Lord said, "Y'all bring the internet via horseback."
Oh, right. Hey, there you go again. Another Oklahoma scramble going on. I see what's going
We
on.
love OKC. We love Tulsa.
No,
We love all of it.
somebody, I was up in DC. Somebody asked me, "We still riding horses out here?" I said, "Yep, we sure are. We
I
sure are
love it.
still riding horses.
We love
We
it. We
love
love
it
it.
too. Yeah,
Hey, ain't nothing like the O. That's what I say.
yeah, that's
Nothing
right.
like the O.
That's right, man. So I'm gonna let you all go and get to your families, man. Again, man, I appreciate you all blessing the panel, man, and blessing the platform and allowing us to help in any way that we can to bring forth any attention to this wonderful collaboration. And again, you all are more than welcome to take this video and put it on your platforms if you want to. You have total access to do whatever you need to do. But again, it's always a blessing, man, to be on with you all. Sincerely,
Thank you, YirmeYah.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Mhm.
no doubt, man. Hey, so listen, is the snippet? Can I play the snippet?
Yes, you have it.
Is it, yeah, it's on. Is it on your Zemira? Is it on your page?
Yes, it's on both of our pages, Lala and I. Just put let me see. Can I send it to you on WhatsApp or?
Ooh, let me
She just dropped
see.
it to I think the second verse, was it yesterday or today? So it should be kind of
Mm,
right up at the top for the uploads if you go to her page.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me get this real quick.
Yes, yeah, we gotta leave them on the right note.
Leave them on the right note. That's right.
That's right.
Oh, praise it. Yeah, it's the first up. It's the first video you see
Hey,
when you
look,
go to my YouTube page.
Okay.
hear me?
Now, what was that, Peezee?
I'm saying I'm about my thing of one. Hear me? Yeah. No.
All right, brother. Hey, man, I
I'm about to
appreciate
get
your
out of here, man.
support, man.
Y'all
Really, man.
be blessed and support.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Shalom.
All right. Let me share my screen.
All
Let me
right.
share my screen.
Mhm. Yep. Mhm.
Hey, Zemira, you said the last one, right?
Right. The first video you see, not the woolly hair. The next first.
This one here. Can you see
Verse
it?
one. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think that one is, yeah.
Despite of all your scars, rough around the corners, cross the journey Yeah, that's good. is hard. Don't let nothing break your heart. And know that you're a special sister. She's a queen, she's like
All right, family. We appreciate the love and support. Stay tuned and stay blessed.